These are the 8 hottest, most talked about, most in-demand watches today. Let's get into it. Tudor Black Bay Chrono Flamingo Blue. The entire watch world is buzzing about the new Tiffany Blue Tudor Black Bay shown off by David Beckham. Kind of makes sense. It's the third shirt color for Inter Miami, the Major League Soccer team that he co-owns. The Flamingo will probably hit the stores within the next 1 to 3 months. It's got an MSRP of $58.75, potential market price. I think it will outdo the pink. I definitely think it would outdo the pink. And the pink is still hot as ever. Question for you, comment below, the pink or the Tiffany Blue? Of course, the Vacheron Constantine, the stainless steel 222. Now, they just shook the watch world with their release of the beloved 222 in stainless steel. The yellow gold came out of the gate, came out hot, then kind of slowed down. You can pick those things up at retail and sometimes even below now. The Vacheron is regarded as part of the Holy Trinity, along with AP and Patek Philippe. Vacheron's dressy watches are among some of the best out there, but when it comes to steel sports watches, the Overseas was really the only one until now. Now, it was pretty obvious that once they came out with the gold 222, they were going to follow up with the 222 in stainless steel. Do I think they missed the mark a little bit timing-wise? Probably. They missed the hype of the market. Believe me when I tell you, at a retail price of $32,000, even though it's not an official limited edition, but I know the annual production will definitely be limited, it's gonna go through the roof. And it's only gonna be available at Vacheron Constantine boutiques. No authorized dealers are getting those, so expect to pay a high potential market price on these. I think out of the gate, you're looking at least double, but time will show. The earlier released Audemars Piguet KAWS Royal Oak Concept Tourbillon. Again, with no APs, no strangers, a pop culture collaboration, Spider-Man, Black Panther, and even the 1017 ALYX collab, ALYX or ILX, I don't even know how you pronounce that properly. But this time when they partnered with the artist KAWS, they brought the hype to the new level with the companion concept, as they called it. 250 pieces, retail 200,000 Swiss francs. We have personally already sold one for almost double its MSRP. The original Alucard concept is my favorite complicated watch from AP. What they did with this watch, getting rid of the hands and allowing you to see the KAWS figurine front and center, they knocked it out of the park. When we got our hands on the very first one, I was at awe. I really wanted to keep it. Of course, we had to sell it because it was for a client. And availability's zilch, not out there. The Cubitus, the watch that everybody made fun of, myself included, right? If you remember when I did make fun of it and said, oh, this is the best you guys could come up with, I did say at the same token that, hey, they're still gonna sell like hotcakes. They're still going to sell over retail. They came out with the watch last year, first line, like actual new line among Patek in 25 years. This was their interpretation of casual chic style. To me, it was just interpretation of a Nautilus square. Platinum case, 45 millimeters across, instantaneous grande, day, and moon phase indicators. Beautiful watch. Again, not for everyone. I wasn't a fan to it. I love the fact that this comes on a composite strap with sort of that fabric pattern, if you will. MSRP on the watch was $88.3, but the current market price is still sticking around at almost double. Again, if I had to pick a Cubitus, this would be the Cubitus I would pick, and it also explains why this is still one of the hottest watches on the market today. Of course, the Rolex Daytona Le Mans, white and yellow gold, among the most in-demand watches from the brand. Again, Le Mans Edition pays tribute to the legendary 24-hour Le Mans endurance race. Retail prices are $51.4 for the white gold, $50,000 for the yellow gold. The white gold is now discontinued. Right now, they have come down in price because they came out of the gate something crazy, way over $300,000. Now the prices have come down to earth. Still a very, very much in-demand watch. This is a watch that 9 out of 10 collectors that I speak with is a watch to say, hey, I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna throw it in the back of the safe, and I'm gonna forget about it for 10, 15 years, and rightfully so. I'm suspecting for the yellow gold to get discontinued just as fast as the white one. Will we see one in rose gold? Most likely. Will we see one in platinum? I don't know. And I would love to see it in stainless steel because that's a watch that's just gonna go berserk. Would I be opposed of having steel, rose, white, yellow, platinum, and maybe even two-tone? Absolutely not. Regardless of the fact you're still paying quadruple retail in the very least for any one of those, should they decide to make other variations. Omega Speedmaster Moonphase Meteorite. They started 2025 strong with 2 meteorite dials, 43 millimeter steel cases. Iron meteorite dials are offered in 2 distinct finishes. You have the black PVD coated options and a galvanic gray coated version. Now, each dial showcases the unique ribbon-like patterns of the meteorite, ensuring that no two watches are exactly alike. A lot of guys out there will say, if you're buying a stone dial or a meteorite dial, any natural dials, no one will be alike. Technically, they're all pieces unique. The retail price on the watch is $71. We have a ton of requests. There's really no market price on it yet, so I don't really know, but it is a watch that's highly, highly requested, and rightfully so. Look at these things. Both the black and the blue versions are absolutely gorgeous. For any Omega Speedmaster lover out there, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of guys are buying these at MSRP. Again, Omega does have a high production number, right? So they do produce a lot of watches. Will this thing stay over list or come back down under list like every other limited edition Speedmaster or regular high-end Speedmasters? Maybe. I don't have an answer to that. The only thing I can tell you is this is one of the hottest watches in the beginning of 2025. Patek Aquanaut Travel Time 5164G. Now, this is considered to be a heavy hitter in the world of high-end watches. I mean, though the MSRP is only $63,000, and in reality, you look at the complications, I wouldn't call it a heavy hitter. It's a heavy hitter because a lot of people want it. 18 karat white gold and the dial. That new color they came out, that bluish grayish, which matches the strap and the dial, it's just in person, like you look at it in a picture, it looks pretty, but when you get it in person, it looks even prettier and it looks even cooler. Again, Aquanaut's always been that perfect size. It's 40.8 millimeters, I believe. It's the perfect size. It's not too big, it's not too small. It's extremely, extremely versatile, sporty watch. You go swimming with it, you can do whatever you want with it, and you can also wear it with a suit. If you're one of the lucky ones to snag it at the $63,000 MSRP, great. But again, it's still a unicorn in today's market. You know, in the secondary market, they're going a ballpark of $125,000 to $130,000, depending on condition. So double its retail price, and rightfully so. When the Nautilus craze started, Aquanaut sort of came up behind it, right? But luckily, Patek came out with this new colorway, if you will, that allowed to keep the hype on Aquanauts alive just the same as they are on Nautiluses and now Cubitus. Last but not least, Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Frosted Minis, okay? Now, you've seen, at this point, celebrities stacking these things. They're literally take 2 colors or 3 colors and put them on the same wrist, kind of like Cartier love braces, if you will. 23 millimeters, unusually small in today's big watch market landscape, right? Or especially that of Audemars Piguet and the Royal Oak line. They have it in white gold, they have it in yellow gold, they have it in pink gold, and they have the frosted finish, which is that hammered texture, basically as a shimmer, as if they're flooded with diamonds, if you will. These things retail for $34,000, and on a secondary, you're looking at $65,000 to $70,000. When they first came out, I myself said right away, yes. My wife, whose favorite brand, surprise, surprise, is also Audemars Piguet, says, baby, I want them. And I said, well, they're kind of out there in terms of price. Hopefully I can, at some point when things slow down a little bit or there's enough of them in the market, I can pull a favor from a dealer. Of course, my wife is extremely conservative. She said, perfectly fine, I get it. She said, do you think I should get all 3? I'm like, well, damn, so much for being conservative, right? But if I were to get these for my wife, and I think eventually I will, I would get them in every single color. This is a small watch that makes a huge statement, and it is one of the 8 hottest watches on the market today. I hope you guys enjoy this quick little video. Do what you guys do to help this channel grow. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.